as the wheels turn. Every Thursday night we pedaling as the wheels turn. Racing through the streets and through the hills as the wheels turn. Every Thursday night we pedaling as the wheels turn. Streaming live we turn on us, so yes.
A pleasant good night. Welcome to
the 165th edition of As the Wheels Turn. Beautiful day here in Studio B. Thank you very much, Andrew, and welcome our viewers. Another Happy New Year to each and every one.
Yep. The I almost never make it up. We had vehicle issues.
Oh man, sorry.
I had to borrow a vehicle.
Oh.
Actually, I was supposed to get a vehicle 6 o'clock when I called. The mechanic said
No.
won't be until tomorrow. So
Oh,
good thing
man.
Lex was at our Lex was ex-helper, so we borrowed Lex vehicle, and so we were able to make it up in time.
Good, perfect.
So
Excellent.
So tonight promised to be a beautiful show. Big race coming up Sunday.
Yes.
So we'll talk. We'll get into details with that race. No.
Yeah, big race coming up Sunday, and not to forget all the excitement that happened over the weekend.
Exactly.
And then we had races this morning. We have some other races happening pretty soon as well. So there's a lot to talk about. Ladies and gentlemen, grab your snacks, grab a seat, because it's going to be a nice hot show tonight.
Yes, man. Before we get started, we want to welcome each and every one of you fans who tune in every Thursday night religiously to support our show and support cycling. Of course, I want to big up Mr. Kevin Logan providing the food and Ashton clothing for tires. I know we have birthday, but last Saturday night, you had a whole heap of fun, right?
Yes, we all did, I think.
Yes.
We all did. Should we mention the birthdays first?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
we should. I think we should.
Let's jump in the birthdays.
I have two. I have the first two I know about.
Okay.
And so maybe I discuss on the first two. I know Dylan Levy rides for Valvoline, celebrated his birthday over the holiday, and we had Oscar Kuros celebrated his birthday. You have some other names? Oh, no. Miss June Sutherland, that was on the show.
Yes.
Happy birthday. Actually, she today, right?
Today's
Happy birthday, June.
Today's her birthday, and she is spending her birthday in the Windy City.
Chicago.
Yes. So it's probably nice and chilly over here tonight. So June, thank you again for being in the studio with us. You're a big fan. Probably watching the show now. If you're not, when you tune in, you'll hear it's a happy birthday to you. Enjoy more blessings in 2025. We also have a special birthday of a fantastic young princess.
All right.
Born yesterday, 7th of January, 2025. So this would be, congratulations goes out to Mr. Ennert and Miss Kim.
Okay.
As they welcome their beautiful baby girl.
That's the picture?
Yes.
Man, okay.
Beautiful baby girl.
All right.
Miss Janae Iman Crawford. Born, like I said, yesterday, January 7th, 2025 at 10:34 a.m. 8 pounds, 4 ounces.
Watch your hair up on your head.
Yes.
Man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Or viewers and fans will have to wait for the official Facebook post.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if you head,
Well, I get a chance to say.
if you head on over to Mr. Kevin Logan's Facebook page, you will see the beautiful little princess that was born yesterday. So that's a big deal. What a fantastic welcome to 2025 for Mr. Ennert and Miss Kim.
Yep.
So congratulations, guys. And other than that, we had you mentioned Oscar already.
Yeah.
Oscar's birthday, and who else? I don't think we have
Mention Dylan.
Dylan Levy. Yeah, I don't think we have any other birthday greetings. I'll double check that, but I think we're all caught up. January so far is not a big month for birthdays, but let me see who else is here. Oh, one of my friend, who's a big supporter of the Bernice Wade Memorial Foundation as well, Mr. Carlton Ka Jr., also in Chicago. He celebrated his birthday yesterday. Let's see who else we have. Yeah, no. Next week we have a few other people.
I know who though.
I think we're good.
Main of Evans is Monday, but
Wait, yeah, but you were gonna mention something about that?
yeah, but you know, I big up Main of Evans. so,
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Mino, a big supporter of the show.
Exactly.
So his birthday is on Monday. I thought you were saving that to make a...
Okay.
Okay, but yeah, big up yourself, Mino. Always supporting as the wheels turn family, and also supporting the big races, the Thursday races. We always see your comments. Thank you for participating and for being a loyalist. We appreciate it. Enjoy your birthday. Big up yourself, man. Respect.
We had some death announcement to announce. Sorry about that. We have Andy Bennett, our very own Andy Bennett. His dad had passed away over the holidays.
Oh wow, we're sorry about that.
We also have Philip Perez. I think you know Philip Perez in Chicago. His dad died, I think, Christmas night.
Yes, yes.
So we share something in common. My dad died Christmas morning. His dad died Christmas night.
Just to touch on that, they're my relatives as well.
Okay.
And there is a memorial that's going to be happening here in Belize as well. So his funeral was on the 4th of January. So he was laid to rest. And to all the family members, like I said, I know the family pretty well. We're family as well. Condolences goes out to you from our family. We're sending hugs and prayers in this tough time. I know Mr. Philip Perez Sr., affectionately known as Papso, was a fantastic human being. Someone that you aspire to be. One of the most humble gentlemen you'll find, caring and loving. So definitely a huge loss. But I'm sure his spirit is going to live on through his son, Philip Perez Jr., who we know very well, and also the rest of his family. And we will be at the memorial in Rancho Dolores. I believe that is happening on the 14th, but I'm sure there's a Facebook post out there that you guys can check. But again, all the best to the family, and we're with you through this tough time.
We also, this is from the Straight about the family.
Okay.
Yeah, so we want to rename? Yeah. Myra
E. Patnet Waters. In loving memory of Myra E. Patnet Waters, and she departed us on December 27th, after Christmas, 2024. So our thoughts and prayers are with the Stuart and Roberto family.
Right, exactly, on a great loss.
And also whoever else is affected by this loss. We're praying for you guys.
Yep. Do you want to do the song? Get well wishes.
Sure.
Yep. We have Nama Nunes.
Yes.
She was hospitalized.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she had it. She came down with a bad flu. She was not feeling well before the first January. She rode that race, got all wet up, and she ended up in the hospital.
Oh wow.
I mean, she ended up in the so she sent me some message and a little picture that she had to stay in there 2 nights.
Oh wow.
He said heart rate gone high, temperature.
Oh,
we may feel bad, but we want to wish her well.
Yeah, things can change pretty quickly. She was having so much fun at the
gala. Right, exactly.
And in a couple of days, she's down. Was it like just a bad cold, pneumonia, or
it wasn't pneumonia, but right.
Okay. Well, Norma, wish you all the best. Speedy recovery. Hope that you'll get back on the bike pretty quickly and back to full strength. And
we also have we wish Keith Enright Jr.
Yes.
Speedy recovery. He had a nasty fall this morning.
He did. I saw a video of it, and it was unfortunate. such a promising young man, and he took a pretty hard fall as well. I was exchanging some messages with his mom, and they're optimistic that he's going to bounce back even stronger. We just want to urge everyone to take care as much as possible, and let's look out for each other on the road.
Yeah, exactly.
Accidents are unfortunately a part of cycling. With a little bit more care, I think we can all look out and for each other. But Keith, love the kid, great kid. I'm sure he's going to bounce back as strong as ever. I know he's got great aspirations in cycling, and the sky's the limit for you, Keith. If you're watching, we wish you all the best, buddy.
Also, we have young Ariel Garden. She had a nasty fall.
Monday. Was it Monday?
I don't remember exactly what day, but I saw the pictures of her knee. She was pretty banged up. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
but you know something? She did line up Sunday.
Wow.
I tell you how rough, how tough cyclists are. I thought a young lady, right, had a nasty fall.
Yeah.
And she still come out and brave and ride. So next moment I say, you crazy? Even some males might say, you crazy? So it shows the determination of that very young Terminator boy. She's a Terminator indeed. not Terminator, she. So
Ariel, all the best to you. And it's a good thing you're young. I guess there's never a good time to crash. But if you are crash when you're young.
Yeah, recover.
Not with people like you, right? But anyways, by no means we're making fun of a serious situation. All the best to you. Miss Gordon, I know you'll take great care of her. And we're going to wish her a lot of luck on Sunday. Hopefully she can brighten her spirits a little bit by getting on the podium, right?
Right. And then, last but not least, we had a visit from a special person today, Judge Abraham Sr.
Oh, wow.
Came by the shop. His wife bring her, and
nice.
The man they called names, so he's making slow progress, but he's making progress because he called names. He say Andrew, he say Miguel, he called everybody name with the Rojo, everybody what he recognize, right?
Okay. Good.
But I say slow progress, and I want to thank everyone who sent prayers and continue to support him. Vicky said that he's going back next month, I think, or end of this month. He will be back to Chatham Hall to do his second checkup. No, but he's progressing. With drinks, I tell you, look like white man.
Staying indoors, no?
He's staying indoors, so they get a chance to watch a race. So his memory is coming back. It's a bit. He said he can't remember what happened. That's the one thing he said he can't remember what happened. Okay. And normally when you have that kind of accident, head injuries, you don't remember.
Yeah.
But it's glad to see him back. And you know what I love about Vic? She's very optimistic. And you know he tell her, he say, even by low days when you don't feel too well, that there were so many accidents and some people make it out.
Yeah.
He survived and is recovering. So it will lift him up now. But it was good to see him today, and he stopped by, and we felt glad that he's making recovery. It's slow, but he's coming along, and so I think tomorrow will make exactly 2 months since the incident.
Well, Andrew, that's great news, and thanks for sharing that with myself and the viewers.
Right.
Because the last time we rode there as the whole cycling community, his memory was not as good, right? He didn't remember us, and we had to jog his memory. But that's good that he was able to recognize you guys, and it shows that the treatment that he's getting in Chatham Hall is helping.
Right, definitely.
Yeah. And like I said previously, he has one of the best family, behind him, taking care of him with all his loving children and also his loving wife. So I wish you guys all the best. Thank you so much for taking care of George, and he's going to be back out there soon, I'm sure.
Yes, man. So continue to recover, George, and thanks, Vic, for stopping by. And man say, I want to get out. So that was nice to see him in high spirit today.
Sure.
Yeah, D, so that's it for birthdays, death announcement, and get well. So we move on to the races. I think only 2 races, and both were guns. We had one this past Sunday.
We can make a picture for that. Shigs, I don't have the one for today.
Oh, something, I had it on my I shared it on Facebook, and I sent it to the group.
No, you did.
I did send it, right?
You just didn't load it.
I don't know this No, my bad. And then it mixes up in a different picture. It is on Facebook. I don't know. I apologize to the audience.
Okay, you have those results, of last Sunday's race? That's the one that Philip Leslie won, right?
Mm-hmm. So last Sunday race was just the Guns Thursday race that moved to Sunday because of the weather, right? And yeah, do we have? We didn't get those from Mr. Guns, huh? But Philip Leslie was first in a solo fashion. I saw those pictures. Where did I see them?
Facebook.
From where?
I flip on there right now. I can try.
Judge, try that quick.
But first was Philip Leslie from SPD. Second went to Joshua Rivas. I believe Josh is riding unattached. And third was Steven Sylvester. Was a great ride by Steven Sylvester.
Okay, so just bear with us, George, and pick up the pictures in the
What
shop.
page are you watching it on, George?
I can fix it up quick.
Okay.
Yeah. So George is fixing up the pictures for last Sunday's race.
Yeah, see this one now?
All
Perfect.
right.
Perfect. So that's the B. Let's go to the A category.
Oh, I need to add that. I think we went through that one, this one first.
Okay, so we could do that then. So it was looks like top 4, but usually it's top 3. So we'll go with Mr. Warren Coey, first place, Team Santinos. Second place is was that Kenneth Butler?
Kenneth Butler, right.
Second place, Kenneth Butler, unattached. Excuse me. Third place is
Alex Pratt.
Alex Pratt. He rides for Elephant Sons now, right?
Yes, yeah, he changed team, Elephant
So
Sons.
there's been a transfer in the Masters B category from Guns Cycling Club to Elephant Sons.
Boy, there are 2 riders for
Excuse me.
Mr. Guns Ghana, Elephant Sons.
Yeah. So Mr. Guns is losing his riders left and right now.
I think nobody threw a fishing line, snatch the man top riders there.
Well, I know Mr. Guns is pretty he's a pretty demanding guy on his riders. So if you're not winning and performing, he's letting them know. In the B category, since a certain individual rides the B category, it makes it pretty difficult.
Okay.
We're not calling any names, but yeah.
No, I think Mr. Guns just make sure that they get on track and then they can move on.
Start them off and then
move on. Yeah.
Nice job, Mr. Guns.
And 4th place, Kaden Bowman. That's the B category. This is the A category now.
Philip Leslie riding for SPD. Phenomenal ride by Philip. He did a solo run for about a good 10-12 miles. So solo, like Mr. Gun said, like the man on the polo. Came in by himself, representing his team very well. Second went to Joshua Rivas, like I said, unattached. Third, big result.
The shock of cycling.
Yeah, that's a big result there by Steven Sylvester. If he trains, he rides pretty well. He's got some issues with school and stuff like that. Why, he's got because I talked to him quite a bit that he's unable to go out early because he has to be on campus early. He does some extra curricular activity before school, helping out on campus. So obviously education is more important, but being that school was out for a couple of weeks, he was on the bike and riding very well. So big up yourself, Steven, on a strong 3rd place finish. 4th place, Brandon Catus. Welcome, Mr. Catus, to the 40+ category. You're now officially a Masters, both on the gun side and also in the Weekend Warrior Cycling Club. So congratulations, Brandon. I know he's been wanting to get out there a little bit more to kind of raise the motivation, train a little bit, and he's gonna be giving us hell soon. Steven the Mike Man Jorgensen riding for Stingers. He was 5th. He rounded out the podium. So solid ride by those guys. As always, Mr. Guns, thank you very much for hosting.
And then
me
had
like this.
over 60 Hubert Johnson. Hubert Johnson came in.
The origin, no. It was between Ricky Osha.
Oh, Ricky Osha, sorry,
Yeah,
Ricky Osha,
yeah.
not Hubert. Ricky Osha.
Ricky Osha and Steve Miguel.
Yeah, Ricky Osha, Ricky Osha is still on the picture.
And a
Yeah.
furious sprint
Okay.
at the line. Ricky Osha nabbed it away from Steve Miguel, who was fairly disappointed by the loss.
And then
But, yeah.
this morning was the
Yeah, we
this
can
morning
jump.
one.
We can jump into that. So we have all that information. I have that one right here,
Yeah.
ready to go.
So we have the.
That's right.
Yeah. So guys, believe it or not, Mr. Guns is still ticking away at 177.
177.
177, almost consecutive. And this race was a open race. And 23 miles, and finished in 55 minutes and I believe a second. So about 55, right around 55 minutes. And it was a solo effort from start to finish by Carlton Robinson, cleaning up all station prizes and the victory. I think Carlton and maybe Byron are the only two elite guys to ever do that, and D Wade is the only master to ever do that in a AB race, and those guys doing the elite race. So I was talking to Mr. Guns. It's not something that's done, a lot. So it's a very impressive. To me, it's very impressive in order to dominate a race and winning all station prizes plus the overall. Carlton did it even more impressively by just running solo, so he didn't even have competition for the station prizes. When I did it, I had to sprint for station prizes and then try to sprint for the win. But big up to Carlton Robinson from Anthony Mahler, Digi Alliance. And then in the bunch sprint, which was a little small chase group, Goran Gabriel was second out of that group. Byron Pope was third.
Going to finish myself, or he got caught?
Well, perhaps then.
I think, I wake up late, so I didn't get a chance to watch over the race, but I think Goran came in second all alone, then Byron won.
Then Byron, got you. Okay, sounds good. So it's Carlton Robinson, Goran Gabriel, and Byron Pope, and that's a complete sweep.
By the Anthony Mahler Digi Alliance cycling team.
Fantastic. The only team in my memory to be doing that
G-Flow.
would be G-Flow and these guys. So there's a challenge for you guys when when you guys feel like racing in the other teams out there. That might be a nice little goal, Let's see if you could do a 1, 2, 3 as well. So that should make the race interesting. Strong ride, fourth place, Gregory Lovell, rounding out the top. Gregory Lovell, obviously of Lovell Cycling Team. Rounding out the top 5 was Atlee Lozano. Coming in 6, Atlee Lozano for Valvoline. Coming in 6, Eric Trapp riding for G-Flow. Tyreek Flowers, a consistent show in the top 10, riding for Running Rebels, was 7th. 8th, Sean Gordon riding for Team Santinos. 9th, Jocelyn Chavaria Jr. riding for Team Santinos. Richard Vera from Whatever Boys, he rounded out the top 10.
And then you had the you had the overall, the top elites, of course, the 3 guys.
And the top the top A riders.
So they alright. So after the over.
It was only one A. Look like 2 A's here.
Okay.
Why they only gave 2 A's? Sean Gordon was first, and then Richard Vera.
Okay.
I didn't see another A rider there. But B, first is Greville Young. Second, look at that. Colette.
Buenas, Mejia.
Yes, Calvo Mejia. That's Colin. Colin Calvo Mejia, second. And Warren Coey, Team Santinos, was third. So guys, congratulations, nice job. Well done.
Yep, and so that wrong out the race. So the 2 races we had.
Yeah.
And then coming up next weekend, well, we know that coming up Sunday, maybe we'll just go to a flyer George. Well, that we will discuss about that when we take break, when we come back and discuss about this race, but at least we'll show it. That's right, yeah. Coming up this Sunday, the big IMANI'S Women Road Race, all female. The TARMAC on fire cars, quite a number, so I have all information here. Quite a number of young ladies will be taking part. We almost reached 20. I think what happened, 2 of the young ladies are not feeling well, so they won't be riding. But I just got some new names tonight, so I'll call out when we come back. I want to talk about the race completely in its entirety. So we'll talk about when we come back. Then next weekend, we have the Weekend Warriors version of the New Year's Day Classic. And that is being sponsored by Shell Helix. Nice prizes.
Yes, absolutely.
You're amongst that, right?
Yeah. So we'll talk about this when we come back, or?
Well, we are touching more on this next week, but I just want to mention so the
okay.
Out that.
Yeah. So it's a Weekend Warrior, like you said, their edition of the 1st of January race being held August 19th, and it's going to be a big showdown. Huge prizes in the A category. You're looking at, well, it's an open prize actually. It's actually an open prize, $1,000, $1,000. And that's the overall, whoever wins the race. Doesn't matter if it's at A, B, or C that wins the race. It's going to be a mass start. Second place in the A category, 300. Third place, 250. Fourth place, 200. Fifth, 150. Sixth, 100. Seventh, 75. Eighth, 50. Ninth, 40. 10th, 30. B category, 500 first. 250 second. Third, 200. Fourth, 150. Fifth, 100. Sixth, 75. Seventh, 60. C category, 1st through 7th, 500, 200, 125, 75, 60, 50, 40. I didn't see any trophies. Typically for classics, they would give a trophy.
Okay.
I kind of like the trophies. So, Troy, I didn't even notice there was not trophies given, or I would have probably asked you guys earlier. But for future races, I would recommend or suggest.
Okay.
You know, it's nice,
well,
especially with classics, you know.
We are touching more on it next week, so if there's trophy, you know, Mr. Gaban definitely get in touch.
Yep.
And then last night we have the first meeting coming up in February, the 3rd running of the Alfred Parks Catchy Bull Foundation 3rd annual Alfred Parks Memorial Race, 95 miles. Beautiful prizing again this year, D. So get started early, and every week, every Wednesday, have a Zoom meeting to discuss about the race. Everything almost set in place, but to iron out a few stuff. I want to big up the Alfred Parks Foundation, man. I know cyclists look forward to the massive event.
Absolutely, it's a big race on the calendar. So thank you guys for putting that together. Really appreciate it. Looking forward to it year after year.
And as we get closer, of course. Some of the organizers will be on the show to give all the prizes, big up all the sponsors. So, looking forward to that great event.
Excellent.
Do you want to touch a little upon the gala before we move on? Do we take a break?
We should take a break and then come back because that's a lot to talk about. So.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So we take a break. And remember, I put on thinking caps because loan cash prizes tonight, $425 by Mr. Ruben Martinez.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Excellent. Sounds good.
Take a break?
Yeah.
This is a Soul Fire production. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn.
turn on us, oh yes. I sit and watch as the wheel turns. My bike is where I get my thrill. Up and down, riding through the hills. I have no fear as I climb and change my gear. Through the valley so steep, now we on the street. Yeah, yeah, yeah. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live we turn on us, oh yes.
Welcome back as the wheel turns every Thursday night.
Yes.
Once you make possible, remember to like and subscribe to the channel. The last week such a night, the grand gala.
Yes.
The living legend, cycling legend, Mr. Oswald Bowman.
Yes. And Andrew, I kind of want to go on record to say it's one of the best cycling related formal event that I've seen here in Belize in my 6 years. In my 6 years of being down here in Belize, right? It's one of the. It was well organized, well decorated, well presented, well attended, right? So personally, I was very humbled to be asked to be a part of it as one of the speakers. I know yourself was there, and you gave quite a fantastic, energetic, passionate speech. Honestly, I was looking for my bike after that announcement of all the legends coming in. That was pretty dope, man. That was nice, and I think those guys enjoyed that as well.
Yeah, I think they did.
Yeah, that was amazing. But I kind of want to give a little summary of my take on it. But before I do that, Andrew, why don't you share your experience? Since you've been integral in this thing here as well with the Bowman family. I know you've talked to them quite a bit. So maybe perhaps you want to give your take on it before I kind of jump in.
Yeah, well, definitely the brainchild of the Bowman family, and of course they had you have some of the people involved, right? Yeah. All right. Okay. So it was the brainchild of Mr. Bowman. I think Oswald. I think his sister had a big part to do with it, Carrie, right? I was amazed. I surely enjoyed it. I get to speak to a lot of friends, long time friends you just hear about. Like I said, I was pretty young when Hutchison and them made champions, and I saw them, but never get the chance to really speak with them. But what blew me to smithereens that I gone to Anton Hutchison and I say, it's a pleasure meeting you. He said, well, it's a pleasure meeting you. So the man make I feel good, but to be in the room with so many cycling legends, it's like Mr. Shepard said, words to explain the passionate fans, to have all those champions, speaking to Rudy McGill, and all the
You want to pause it?
no, I was going to go to it there. All the people, the amount of cycling talent and legend that was there, it was amazing, and I wish one extra this weekend. But I did, we had a lot of fun. The stage was, last moment thing. My beautiful wife helped decorated the stage. So.
Excellent.
Yeah, so she plays a big part. And I said I can't say, words can't explain how how the cyclists feel, and there was a great initiative by Mr. Bowman. I mean, people say something like so supposed to happen a long time, and it took cycling for cars. I don't see other sports big, but big respect, Mr. Bowman. So hats off to the Bowman family.
Yeah. In your time, how long you've been around cycling?
I don't cycling when I
45 years or so?
Yeah, I don't when I 17 years old. I'm 62 now, so
okay.
quite a number of years.
Yeah, fantastic. And have you seen anything of this magnitude in celebrating?
Never. Well, actually, I don't cycling when I 10 years old, because I just go with my dad there when Mr. Denfield McNabb was the president. So yes, I don't
almost
cycle.
60 years.
Almost 60. I mean, no, 52 years or so.
Okay. 50 plus years.
50 plus years, right?
And you've never seen anything of this magnitude?
Never.
Excellent. And that's why it's so historic, right? Like I said, for me, it was a pleasure. Obviously, I am, I would say, call myself a newbie to cycling and cycling community. Obviously, I've been a fan of cycling for a very long time. I remember, growing up with my brother, being a cyclist. I grew up, watching the Tour de France and all that stuff, but I was never really locked in with Belizean cycling. For all those. My younger years, as I got older, I got into cycling, and when I moved to Belize 6 years ago, that's when I started racing actually. And for me, what I saw the night of January 4th was amazing. If I would just pick one word, and a very strong word to describe that would be amazing. That these individuals can put together such a fantastic event. And Andrew, the thing that I walked away with was the feeling of love, and gratitude, that energy that was in that ballroom is what I enjoyed. I felt nothing but just love and appreciation for what was happening, and it's a good escape from all the negativity and the kind of toxic environment that's within cycling and the cycling group chats and stuff like that. It was good. This was a good thing for cycling, really good thing for cycling, and I want to see. My wish is to see us, the cycling community, grow from this and replicate this next year, even bigger and better. And I spoke to some of the organizers, and I told them, hey, whatever is needed from myself. And as the wheels turn, we are here to help promote this, because like I said, the energy that was there and that feeling that I got was amazing, and that's the feeling and energy that we need to spread within the cycling community and among cyclists, right? So that's what I walked away with. I would like to personally, on behalf of the organizers, I would like to thank all the donors that showed up, all the sponsors that showed up, all the special guests, the invited guests, the Minister of Sports, Mr. Honorable Rodwell Ferguson was there in attendance. Former Minister Michael Finnegan was there. The former President of the Olympic Committee was there as well. A couple of major sponsors in cycling over the years that we have to recognize. Mr. Santiago Castillo, who has given literally blood, sweat, tears, and finances to the sport. Mr. Sikafi was there as well.
The chief from Love FM.
Yeah, I mean, get there.
Okay.
Get there. And of course, the Love FM family, Mr. Villanueva, both senior and junior, and their family was there as well. Just well attended, by some significant people. So definitely appreciate them. Anyone else we're missing? That's influential.
Who else I saw there? Too much people though. I can't remember all of them.
Yeah, but amazing. I mean, so and now I want to get into actually thanking the organizers, people who actually were behind this, right? And I was speaking with Mr. Bowman, Oswald Bowman, who was on the show a couple of times, and he was so humbled by as the wheels turn and kind of the show's impact on what they're doing. And he said, boy, D-Wade, he said after I left the show, my phone would just ring off the hook, and it sold so many additional tickets. And that's kind of what we're here to do, is to jump on board whenever there's something positive. We want to jump on board. By no means we're taking credit for anything. We're just jumping on board to help be a catalyst for for something good. So that's kind of how we use as the wheels turn. I know how much passion you have for the sport, and how big you want this thing to be always. So that is great, and thanks for acknowledging us. But again, this is definitely a reflection of you and your team's hard work, Mr. Bowman. So he sent me this, which I wanted to share with the viewers. He said this event, which is the Night of the Legends, was something that I thought about and brought to reality, and connected with my sister and friends to help bring it to reality, bring it to you guys. My sister, Carol planned it and put it all together. Top advisors, Mr. Stephen Bissett, Stansmore Bowman, Kurt Kelvin, Billy Kemp, Fitzgerald Joseph, yourself, Andrew Erdonis, Dave Yearwood, Mr. Eckert Phillips, Dr. Michael Pitts, Jaden Bowman, who is his son, the Chief, Santiago Castillo, Jocelyn Chavarria Jr., and of course, as the wheels turn, brought the event home after appearing on the show, he said. He also wanted to give thanks to Miss Debs, who brought the event home with the amazing setup. He'd also like to give thanks to Love FM, Channel 5, Channel 7, Hot Off the Press, Creme, Mr. Guns, and in closing, he'd like to thank all the legends who were there, right? It was great to see everyone. And just to, I was up there doing my little remarks, and the feeling that came over me, that I actually had the opportunity to be in the presence of greatness. We're talking about 4-time cross country winner Doc Holliday, 4-time cross country winner Janito Miguel, right? I mean, multiple time cross country winners by the other folks, Mr. Hutchinson and the other guys. You got current guys who are living here in Belize in the name of Charlie Lewis, 3-time, right? Colette Bunas Mejia, champion as well, was there. So for me, like I said, I was just there and I was speaking, but I was in awe, like, wow, this is amazing. I mean, I've ridden 5 cross country and I know how hard the race is.
Exactly.
Right? And these guys are multiple cross country winners. So, great event. Big round of applause for Mr. Bowman.
How did you do?
Yeah, big round of applause for Mr. Bowman and his family. Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate it. And let us know how we can help you moving forward. We're excited already to be a part of this for next year.
Definitely. Well, I tell you, words can I say, the amount of fun I had a ton load of fun. I mean, like you said, mature, I mean, everyone, you meet all the legends, people behind the scenes. People sometimes not hear about, but they were there to support. And I was glad to see even the cycling fans that were there.
Yeah. And then we had after all the formalities were concluded,
Boy party.
Yes.
Nice music.
I see you in the middle of a crowd, this one, like, what's your, what are you going on there?
Boy, everybody have fun, man.
Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah.
No, that was good. It made it easy to celebrate. It was easy to dance because the event was so amazing, right? Yeah.
Yes, man.
The thank you goes out to you, sir. Obviously, you're watching, but it's we appreciate it. We appreciate everything that you did, and I know I've planned events, and I know that this event was a lot of work. So to you and your sister, Mr. Kurt Kelvin, who did a fantastic job organizing things and keeping things on agenda. Thank you guys immensely.
Yep. I say words can't tell, but
I don't know how we move on from that.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, so keep up the good job, us, and you know, remember to register your thing, right? You know, nobody steal that.
What's that?
Register event.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, man. So.
Oh yeah, trademark that.
Trademark
Patent
that. Yes, patent that.
Legends, Night of the Legends, no?
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah.
And you could say when you see Trixie King, and you're not like on the way, but Trixie King was there. You see how big the big round of applause Trixie King get. I mean, you know,
a lot of people were there who definitely were recognized. Like I said, Trixie King. You have Eugene Trixie King, the bomber Barrington, Barrington. Barrington Young, and then also Burger Boy. Yes. What's his real name again?
His name is Anthony Morris.
Anthony Morris. So it was good. It was good to see those guys, and even for me, you know, I've seen him riding on the bike. Obviously, they don't race anymore. I know Bomber, and I know Trixie, but like Burger Boy, I just, you know, it was good to, you know, be there and chat with them a little bit, share a little laughter with them, and just how, you know, everyone was so appreciative. I listened to some of the interviews on channel on Love, I think it was, or you know, whichever news media that were interviewing these guys, and just how surprised in a good way they were that they were actually honored like this.
Right, exactly. Mr. Shepard mentioned it.
Yeah, and look how long it took, right? So, you know, about it, it's great though, great.
Then they deserve it. But I tell you why. As a young kid, right, my first love of football. But after I say one of my friend broke his leg on the football field, I say, And then, well, my dad, loved cycling, so I got, you know, fall in love with cycling. And I remember as a kid, get up early, 5 o'clock in the morning. In fact, 4 or 5, we get up at 3 because we had to walk and watch the guys in pass pan. And then the cross country start 5 o'clock, which was dark. I always say that shiny spokes and rims and the lights and the beauty. That was feeling as a kid that like how a young kid going to a candy store and feel excitement. Well, the excitement, you couldn't sleep. You know, we just sleep with the Craftsman, because we have a Craftsman. And when you hear a beautiful blow, they start to blow a bill for like 2 o'clock. In fact, you know, we don't sleep at night at all, but you get up. But for say all the hard work that the guys put in, because the road was, I mean, even when I rode my first cross country, 80, the road was, we had a lot of gravel spot. And remember, in a Hutchison and day holiday in the time and O'Brien's and before that, the time they rode me really rough. And for the guys ride the 144 miles under the condition there, the training we had to put in, you know, people just look upon cycles and say, you know, until you do it, then you realize how you have to appreciate cyclists that get on a bike and race on a bike. For riding a bike, it's okay, but to get on a bike and race in those conditions, kudos. And so, again, you know, words cannot say.
Yeah, and I want to say that, Ozzy, look, when you're picking out a venue, you have to go bigger next year, bro, because, you know, from all the excitement that we created here, and people already feel like they've missed something. And believe me, if you weren't there, you missed an amazing night of the celebration of cyclists and cycling. So I'm kind of recommending one time. You got to double that size. So
yeah, next year.
The ballroom that we had, you have to double that out. So work with Princess early and have them knock down that wall and give you more space, because the place, you're gonna double attendance. Believe me, because you know, it's something that you don't want. I mean, if you're a cycling fan, family member of these folks, you don't want to miss this. This is unreal. Like I'm telling you, I don't go out very, very seldom, and I'm glad that I was involved in this, and this is the event of the year to be at, right? I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, it's going to be bigger and better next year. Yeah.
Yes, man.
Excellent.
Thanks. Yes, man. So while we move on this weekend, the big IMANI'S women cycling race. We have some names there. We have sponsors. We have prize lists. I mean, rules, regulation. Yeah.
I know that you've been working with the organizer.
Yes, Mr. Ruben Martinez, Ms. Dan.
So I'm gonna let you take that away, and then I'll come in and fill in where you need me to be. That sounds good.
Yes, sir.
All right.
So I want to give a big thank you to Mr. Ruben Martinez and Ms. Dan from Dan Catering for having all women race. And I must say it's been growing because look at the list of riders. It have definitely been growing. Let me see. So we have the youngest rider here riding. It's Jamila Gladden. She's the only rider. She can start at mile 31. She's the only rider that will start at mile 31. So she can ride her own, basically own race. Her dad can go there and ride with her, right? But let me call the name of some of the riders that will be taking part in the elite category. We just had some new addition tonight.
Okay.
I was called. Huh?
So,
But,
Andrew, do you want to probably state the length of the race and where the race
Okay.
will be at and maybe the start and all that?
So the race starts at 8 o'clock. It starts at Cotton Tree, and it's something like 42 miles, 43 miles.
Okay.
It finished at Leslie's Import. Maybe I could put back the flyer, George, for a quick second.
Country is
Yeah.
right around mile
So see that IMANI'S Women's Road Race, January 12, 2025, 8 p.m. So it start, where I have the information for it start. So it start at Cotton Tree, and it finished at Belize. But he said, Pongyard.
What's that?
I didn't pay attention. He said, finish at Pongyard Bridge. You know something, I was conscious everything that Leslie's imports. I didn't pay attention. Miss Dan or Ruben, if you are looking, please put up a message and say, yes, the Pongyard will finish with you. All along, I thought it was, I don't used to Leslie's imports, and now see Mark Pongyard. Yes, so definitely will be a crazy event, big event. Starts 8 o'clock. We ask all the young ladies to be out there in time, so they don't have to take no more registration out there, right?
Okay.
So all registration done there already.
So when the
but-
registration close?
I think the registration, I think you have the information.
In here?
There, I think
Okay.
the information is there.
Okay.
So I have the list of the ladies, the young ladies who want to take part,
Okay.
and they have their numbers.
Mark, you put the post up, bring back on.
Huh?
Mark, get the post up.
No, you can take it off now, yeah. All right, so let me call the names. So we have elite riders. We have Kaya Katus. She was number 1. She rides for Rolling Rebels. We have Francine Gigley, elite rider. She rides for Lovell Cycling. We have Gabrielle Lovell. She rides for Lovell Cycling, of course. We have Selena Baldara, I think that's how you pronounce her name. I think she rides for team Troya Treats. I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
If I'm wrong, or I'm not sure exactly. I'm not the team name here. We have Mrs. Fiona Humes Castillo. She rides 38 and over. She rides for an attach, I believe. We have Gina Lovell, 38 plus. She rides for Lovell Cycling. Nama Nunes, no, Jude Williams, no, take part because Nama is sick and I think Judith is not feeling well too. We have young Chelsea Gillett. She youth teen. She rides for IMANI'S cycling team. Jamila Gladden, like I mentioned, she rides for IMANI'S, but she can start at mile 31. We have Kelsey Castillo. She rides on attach. We have Irene Bakke. I think Irene Bakke rides on a Williams cycling. We have young Shahida McCoy. I think it's about she second race or first race. I think party now. She also rides for Team IMANI'S. We have young Liane Choto. I think Liane Choto rides for Troya Treats though, if I'm not sure. Young Errol Garden rides for Riga Cycling. We have Ariane Monsanto. She rides for Riga Cycling. We have Brandy Zul. I think she rides for Team Kayo. We have Paulita Chavaria lining up.
Nice.
He said not trainer at all, but he said I still ride. So awesome.
Category would that be elite?
She would ride elite, yeah. She
Okay.
would ride elite. I think she wanted just register today, I believe,
Okay.
Mr. Martinez said. Then we have the young lady by name of Annie. What pronounce her name?
Yeah, two masters, and these are masters 38 plus, right?
Right, from Guatemala.
Yeah. It's on your phone.
Oh, okay.
So these are Guatemalan cyclists.
Yeah.
Yeah. So her name is Anne Wirush and Silvana Maria Solares Miono. They are both Guatemalans, and they'll be riding on attach or
No, they ride for team. They ride for Team Cayo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Both master category, and
Yeah.
they ride for Team Cayo.
Well, welcome to Belize.
All right, so finish in Ponga. Yeah, put it back in church. Where Mr. Ruben Martinez put? No. Mr. Ruben Martinez put. I'm coming just now.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. Finish in Pongyard, Kaya, help. Oh, okay, great. All right, good, Ruben. Yes, man. Yeah, so.
That's going to be a nice finish.
Yeah, nice finish. Yep.
Excellent.
So, so how much riders we have? There almost 18 riders or so.
Wow.
Well, like I said, when you know I ride, but we get Palita and the two Guatemalans join. So, will be quite an exciting race on Sunday. And we have some beautiful station prizes. So, and they specify the station prize. So, they have the first station prize that for 38 plus. It's $100 in love and memory of Isaac, Idale, and Derla Cab. Okay. The second station prize is a junior station prize, $100, and by the bus station at St. Matthew's Village by Mr. Brian Martinez. The third station prize is $100, but invest exactly where that will be. The fourth station prize, $100 cash again, that of junior, that of mile 21 in love and memory of Mrs. Donna, how do pronounce her name?
That's Donalda.
Donalda Jones Heredia, if I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Right?
Heredia.
Mr. Ruben, say I'm printing this over properly for me though.
Okay.
The fifth station prize is open, and that's $50 plus two.
Rotisserie chickens.
Okay, rotisserie chicken.
CJ Kitchen and Miss Carol Jones.
Okay, good. The sixth station prize is a $50 prize, and I see no name on that. The seventh station prize, open again, $100, mile 10, in love and memory of Miss Rosalind Bevans, that are the mother of Mina Bevans.
Okay.
At station prize number 8, 38 plus, $50. Station prize number 9, open, $50. And then station prize 10 for the juniors. This is also by Belize same market. So it's an air fryer donated by Miss Dana Harris, Belize. So those are the station prizes.
Excellent. So again, guys, it's the IMANI'S Women's Road Race. January 12th, which is this Sunday, start time 8 a.m. There are separate prizes. The elite category, first place, Donis, $1,000. Second place, $700. Third place, $450. Fourth place, $250. Fifth place, $150. Again, elite category, first place, $1,000. Never seen before in a female cycling race other than maybe a classic. Second place, $700. Third place, $450. Fourth place, $250. Fifth place, $150. In the junior category, first place, $500. Second place, $300. Third place, $200. Fourth place, $100. Fifth place, $75. In the 38 plus masters category, first place $500, second place $300, third place $200, fourth place $100, fifth place $75. So as we can see, again, thanks to Mr. Ruben Martinez for being the brains behind this event, the organizer. This is amazing that we're providing a all female race, right? And these prizes are really attractive. There'll be a youngest finisher prize, $200 plus a trophy. The oldest is rewarded $100 and trophy. as well. Juniors and 38 plus can double dip. So remember, juniors and 38 plus can double dip. So you can be in the top 5 overall as well as in your category. Total finish cash prizes over $5,000. All finishers that did not win a trophy will receive a medal. That is good. Excellent. And it's in memory of Melva, Audrey, and Barbara Rabatou, and Stewart family. Sponsors for this event: Don's Catering Service, Miss Rita Thompson, Mr. D. Wade BZ Boys, Brian Martinez, Serendib Imports, Dalma, Carib Financial Services, LLC, Philip Witt out of Arizona, Dr. Angela Flowers, Andrew Cobb, Andrew Burgess, Rafael Choto, Troyer Treats, Catalia Charters, Roger Anderson, Belize Electricity Limited, the Honorable Patrick Faber, IMANI'S Cycling Team, Arguez Architect Limited, Hamilton Live Stream Service, Carlo Guerra, and Holy Redeemer Credit Union. Also, sponsors added: Mr. Mino Bevans and Mr. Kevin Logan. That is as far as the race report. That is what we have. Do we have some additional sponsors? Whatever Boys, Patricia Zettina and Daughters, CJ Kitchen, Carol Jones, Tamika Jones, Jermaine Gillett from New York. Thank you guys very much. Appreciate your support. Technical guide for IMANI'S 2025 Women's Road Race. Guys, all racers, this might be posted as well on, actually what we'll do is we'll ask Andrew to post this on his on his social media platform, because I think this is very important. But young ladies, if you are listening, if you're tuning in right now, this is very important. You want to listen to this. It's the technical guide for IMANI'S 2025 Women Road Race, and this is furnished by the race organizer, Mr. Ruben Martinez and team. The first item on the technical guide would be Mr. Chris Burt Berry, the race commissaire, has been given the task to make sure all rules are followed. Mr. Andrew Ordonis will do the live stream of this race. Again. IMANI'S cycling team is not responsible or will not be held liable for any injury, accident, or incident during this race. The center line rule must be followed, guys. Again, the road is not closed. The center line rule must be followed. You should be racing on one side of the road at all time, which would be the right side of the road. Do not cross the median at no point in time to jeopardize your safety and the safety of others. All cyclists participating will be given a number that has to be attached on the left side of the jersey. Okay, again, numbers on the left side of the jersey. No motor pacing unless there is a mechanical. You can motor pace to the tail of the caravan. No motor pacing. So if you're in a group, in a front group, and you get a mechanical, you have to motor. After it's fixed, you can chase back to that front group. If the peloton hasn't caught you yet, if the peloton caught you and passed you, you can motor pace back to the peloton, right? So just remember that. Anyone else caught motor pacing will be disqualified from the race. Number 5, every service vehicle will have a number and will stay in the caravan according to your number. No cutting in front of each other. Item number 6, no service vehicle will leave their space in the caravan unless called up by the officials when the rider needs service. The rider must come to the rear of the peloton and raise their hand to receive service. The vehicle has 30 seconds to render service. Okay? Again, let me read that again. No service vehicle will leave their space in the caravan unless called up by officials when their rider needs service. The rider must come to the rear of the peloton and raise their hand to receive service. The vehicle has 30 seconds to render service. Very important. Item number 7. Service zone will open at St. Matthews and close at mile 7. In the event of a break, a neutral vehicle will be provided unless the break gets to 2 minutes or at the discretion of the commissaire. Service vehicles will be called up. No motorcycles will give any service to any cyclist. Very important, guys. No motorcycles will give any service to any cyclist. I know in smaller races it's permitted. However, for this race, no motorcycles will be given. No motorcycles can give a cyclist service. All motor vehicles will stay behind the commissaire except officials on motorcycles doing their jobs of bringing through traffic, attending to station prizes, and helping the commissaire. All officials will have on an IMANI'S shirt saying official on the back except the police. Item number 9. The officials will be the Belize Police Department leading the race. Mr. Chris Berry, Mr. Henry Lewis, Mr. Dion Reynolds, and Mr. Brian Martinez. Mr. Berry also serves as a paramedic. We are trying to make this race as safe as possible for everyone. All cyclists participating and service personnel must follow these rules. A warning will be issued, and if seen fit by the officials, you will be disqualified. I'll read that again, guys. Item number 10. Please pay attention. All cyclists participating and service personnel must follow these rules. A warning will be issued, and if seen fit by the officials, you will be disqualified. Registration is free of cost and begins January 2nd and ends January 8th.
Which is today, no?
Which is yesterday.
Oh, yesterday.
So that's it. Cut off. If you didn't register, I guess you're not going to make this big dance, right? So we can issue your number. No registration will be done race day. Service vehicle numbers will be issued race day. All cyclists, please register with, well, that's, no need to say that anymore. But Mrs. Dawn Dawson is a point of contact for this race. Her phone number is 615-0832, 615-0832. Mrs. Dawn Dawson. If you have any further questions on the technical guide here or anything pertaining to the race, reach out to her and she will assist you. Fantastic event, Andrew. I just want to finish up by saying fantastic event by Mr. Ruben Martinez for thinking about this event and actually executing it. I know he has put a lot of hard work into this, and it's been something on the table for several months. So thank you very much. It seems to be well planned, and I'm sure it'll be well executed.
Yeah. And I love the that you read out the rules and regulation, and beautiful. I mean, and I guess I read it out at the start for inform the cyclists, but nice crowd of officials, and they definitely a beautiful race. Like Mr. Martinez said, the prize going top 10 for the juniors. So notice top 10 prizes. Maybe I could put it back there, I think for me, Georgia, when Mr. Ruben put out. So we went top, I went 10 deep for the junior riders.
Oh, wow.
Mr. Ruben Martinez put up, we're going 10 deep for the juniors.
Mm-hmm. I don't think we have 10 juniors registered.
What?
Though.
I know, but
every junior that finished the race
will get a prize.
Get a prize.
Yeah, and I think Mr. Raymond Singh put up that the 12th of his birthday. So
Is that so the top up?
yes, we went 10 deep with the junior prizes.
Yeah. So pretty much, if you're a junior in your lineup and you complete,
you'll get a prize.
you'll get a prize.
And
Done.
I think Mr. Raymond Singh saying I get $50 for the first young lady that had to fill.
Yeah.
So he said informer, right?
And there's also a special prizes given away in each category.
Okay.
Mr. Ruben Martinez is keeping that a
Secret, all right.
secret till after the race, but it's a special prize. So it could be most aggressive rider, it could be the well-dressed rider, it could be the most obedient rider. It's just going to be a special rider, and that goes across each category.
All right.
So, but that's you can't give out the.
So I must tell you that there are some nicknames to some of the riders out there. Well, we don't know that young our garden, she the Miss Terminator, right? Young Irene Bake, she named Energizer Bunny. I hope it come with the best battery. Sonny better not know battery. I don't want to call no name no battery, but I want to call any weak battery. You better call in top of the line battery. I think young Ariane Monsanto, her name the Skittles and Pizza. You got any?
Skittles and
Pizza, yes, the young lady from Griga. And who else we have? Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. So we have them 3 there. Then the nicknames. So and here the names of the ring.
You'll have some fun.
Yeah,
Right?
and they have some fun. Definitely have some fun.
This should be interesting.
Yeah. George,
Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
Now, I forwarded 2 questions to Mr. Ruben sent for the question. I forwarded pan the group. Look pan the question as the returns.
Okay. So we're gonna add those in.
Then I'll replace two.
Okay. And we'll save 2 for next week.
Right, exactly.
All right, sounds good.
But
So then they're going to then.
yeah, I'm using 2 there and then 2 off of the sheet we have here, and so
Okay.
easy. So you have it there.
Which 2 they are replaced? First 2?
The first 2, yeah, the first 2 from Mr. The one of Mr. Ruben Martinez anyway, and
So we'll use question number 3 from the sheet, and then the Bolido.
okay, all right,
And
okay.
then the 1 and 2 on the sheet will be replaced by
Next week.
by these
Right,
questions, and then
right.
next week we'll only need 1 question. Elston next week.
Okay, all right.
So once we're done with the rate this year, should we take a break and then come back and finish up with the prizes, or what do you think?
Well, I just want as if you what you think about the race, what you think about the young ladies.
Okay, sure. I mean, I'm excited for female cycling. You know, for example, like you said, look at the list here, right? You got what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, those 2 are out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Like you said, 18.
18.
18 registered riders. I couldn't tell the last time I saw even the big cross country we had 11, right?
Exactly.
11. This is 18 women lining up. I know Kaya was always complaining about the small field, so I'm sure she'll be very excited to ride with a decent field. Sometimes the Thursday race have less than 18 riders, right? So this is going to be good. Like I said, I'm excited. This is one of the things. If you kind of go back into our early shows, we used to always talk about trying to build the female category. So I'm very excited to see this come to fruition. And thanks to like I said, thanks to Mr. Martinez for his efforts in doing these races. And this is the culmination of all female races. You know, I think there's been 2 other 3, maybe 3 other all female races.
Right, yeah. Just 2 other races.
And they're getting their spotlight. The fact that all the other organizers and clubs are respecting the day, and there's no other races. So you know what? I'm pretty excited. You know, I'm gonna take a couple of guys and ride up and just wait on the side and watch.
Cheer them on.
Watch the young ladies and cheer them on and let them have their spotlight. And once they're done, we'll ride back. We also want to urge guys. Remember, this is an official race, so no cyclist cannot be following the race. Let these young ladies have their time, just like we did, you know, in our big races, right? So this is a big classic for them. So let's respect them and let's respect cycling and not follow behind the race. You know, obviously the road is, you know, it's an open road, but I say in the spirit of good sportsmanship and let them do their thing and watch it from the side, right?
Yes, man.
And then we can ride up early, we can hang out, watch them pass, cheer them on, and after they're gone, you know, we can get back on our bikes and just come home, right? So
exactly.
That would be the nice thing to do. You know how excited it would be for a bunch of elite and cyclists to be on the side of the road cheering these young ladies on.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think it'll be exciting. So for me, like I said, I'm just happy, excited being a cycling fan and a cyclist to see the women getting their turn. You know, I want to encourage other young ladies out there that's watching.
Well, the show is growing
Yeah, to get exciting. I mean, I see a lot of names that you're calling that I'm not familiar with.
Exactly.
So
To answer your question, Mr. G. Rich, 2 Guatemalans will be, two young ladies from across the border
Yeah.
will be participating.
So that foreign,
Yeah. And folks, by the way, I go know the early because each and every rider that will be taking part will get an interview. So I go in live maybe, I believe almost about 25 minutes or so before the actual race, or maybe half an hour before. So I could give each rider one moment. So prepare on a speech one time. Prepare on the whatever you want to say, because no run for the camera at the common way. So look out for Mr. Adonis. I will start early. I'll interview the organizers, some of the officials, but of course all the young ladies will get a moment to say hello to their family and their fans, you know, and I believe this will be a trend, and we will see a lot more young ladies getting involved with the sport. And we want to thank everybody where, you know, continue to support these young ladies.
I think my agenda for this year will be focused on young people.
Young people, right? They're the future.
Yeah, sports and youth are synonymous, right? You know what I mean? And I want to focus on young folks, and you know, perhaps, you know, with me, you know, moving away from the elite racing, I might look at maybe, you know, putting together, you know, a junior team, male, and a junior team female. You know, if I can get some interested parties, that's something I'd love to do to give back. And I was training in the River Valley, Donis, today, right? And I saw a bunch of kids. These were primary school age kids for sure, right? You know, probably I would say maybe standard 2 through 3, 4, right? And they were racing their little BMX on beach cruises, and they were just racing up the little hill where I was at, right? And it was, I'm there just, you know, I was done with my training. I'm like, man, you know, we need to branch out and get into these schools, right? And discover, you know, discover the next talent, and just the way a couple of the kids were riding, it shows that, you know, there's talent in Belize. You just need opportunities, and we're better to start, right, with young people. So I'm urging, you know, folks, like once we get this thing kicked off, you know, jump behind me, and let's see what we can do to get into schools. You know, get into these schools and introduce them to sport. I mean, it doesn't have to be, you know, cycling per se. That is something that we're passionate about, but it can be any sport. But I think this year, 2025, that's going to be my goal, and one of my purposes to introduce more sports to younger people. You know.
Awesome. Yeah. So folks, want to take a short break? I want to return giveaways.
Yep.
This is a Soul Fire production. Soul Fire production.
As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live with Adonis. So yes, I sit and watch as the wheel turns. My bike is where I get my thrill. Up and down, riding through the hills. I have no fear as I climb and change my gear. Through the valley so steep, now we on the street. Yeah. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels
Welcome back, welcome back. Well, this is a giveaway time, D. Giveaway time. And tonight, the low on cash. All 4 questions. Just before I get into the giveaway, I would like to say a big thank you to the Lovell cycling team. They reached out to George Abraham and they gave a little token. So thank you, Lovell cycling team. Miss Vicky said thank you guys very much. She appreciated the token. So thank you again. So D, you want to start off with the first question?
Sure.
Of the,
By doing this, I got my bell ready. I
Got the bell ready?
wonder if the viewers of the 165 edition of the As the Wheels Turn show ready.
Well, they better ready because tonight are all cash and all being given away by Mr. Ruben Martinez. All cash, $25. So each person has some pick up on $25. Quick like that.
Nice. Excellent. Ruben, thanks again. Question number 1. The first IMANI'S race from Leslie's Imports to Hattieville and back. Who was first in the elite category? Who was first in the juniors category? And who was first 38 plus category? The first ever IMANI'S all-female race, Leslie's Imports to Hattieville. Quite entertaining race. We need the winner for the first place elite, first place juniors, and first place 38 plus.
Please put
Please.
one.
Yes.
Well, one thing, you have to give
Last name.
last name. You just, once you say the name, we are no. So.
Okay, and all names in one comment.
And these answers were provided by Mr. Ruben Martinez. So.
Nice, easy $25, right?
Easy $25, exactly.
I think we got a winner.
The winner? All right.
Ring the bell?
Put up the name, makasih. Kaya Katus. Yeah, yes, that's correct. That's correct.
yeah.
Yes, Steven Sylvester. When
No. That's not correct.
Yes, correct.
No. Not Kelsey. Not Kelsey.
That's why.
Not Kelsey.
That's why.
But-
Right after he.
Not Kelsey.
Right after he, the person put
Yes,
this.
that is correct.
So,
David.
And that I think like.
David Coward is correct.
Oh, but
that I had to be careful with because some people are spelling.
Steven put Kelsey.
oh, put Kelsey. Oh, okay.
Right after he, I got a screenshot. Right after he, the
Yeah.
person had the correct one.
No,
okay.
the correct one is Chelsea, not Kelsey.
Kelsey.
Oh,
That-
so the spelling throw of all right. So the spelling throw of
Kaya, Chelsea, and Fiona.
all right. So Mr. Dalvin Cowo.
Dalvin Coe. Nice job.
They overruled me, boy. So
Well, no overrule that. That right or wrong answer?
all right, okay, cool.
I am fully certain myself, I don't want to more knowledgeable, and I said, well, you know.
Yeah. From my seat, I know that I ran wrong.
All right, okay.
He probably meant Chelsea, but Kelsey, and because we have a Kelsey,
Yeah.
I see now.
Very tough situation.
Right.
All right,
Yeah,
okay. All right, so you got the first $25.
second question, Andrew.
All right, I'm going to read the second question. And remember, please get on the spelling correct because the judges are rough. They're rough, so make sure you get on the correct spelling.
The money they give out.
The money. So the second question of the night for $25 from Mr. Ruben Martinez. The second IMANI'S race was held from the GG field to in Belmopan to Jagapa, Kotaf, and back to GG field. Who was the first elite, first junior, and first 38 rider, and you win $25. I repeat, the second IMANI'S race was held from the GG field in Belmopan to Jagapa, Kotaf, and back to GG field. Who was the first elite, the first junior, and the first over 38?
Winner?
And then finish when you hit.
The second.
That's
Miss Sarita Williams.
Mr. Rita Williams. Pick up your $25 at Adonis Bike Shop.
I think there are some people, like, when we do Bolito, like, way after when we say goodbyes, want to show people the putting number.
Okay.
But I think they're delayed by a lot. That's why I said I seen some people internet really delayed. So
Okay.
you know, that's something we could try to look into. But anyways.
Yeah.
By doing this, I bet none of the prize are going to be unclaimed.
With what in a company that money?
Like we usually have prizes unclaimed from.
Well, all right, so we'll do a rule. If you not come for the prize, especially cash within 1 week time, you have forfeit. So you have to come for it 1 week from today. So once they come after But you can't play that when people want their money. All right.
I knew that.
Yeah,
I knew that.
just kidding, folks. Just kidding.
I'm just reading the question. All right, guys. Question number 3, provided by Mr. Elston Wade Jr. Thank you very much for your contribution every week. If you're watching, we only need 2 questions for next week from you, sir. Question number 3, Andrew. Who all were on the podium when Hutchie, Mr. Anthony Hutchinson, won his second cross-country race? Who all were on the podium when Anthony Hutchinson won his second cross-country race? First, second, and third. We need a first place, second, and third. I'm gonna give away first place, Anthony Hutchinson.
Yeah, so there are only 2 more. Only 2 more.
Right.
Yeah. So Mr. Wade definitely they help or no?
Yeah.
And again, $25 from Mr. Ruben Martinez.
Full name or?
Yeah, you know something?
Full name.
Full name, have to be full name.
Okay.
Last name is fine because
Okay.
Just last name because
Yeah.
just
No, but tell us something. This last name, somebody made the right. So
All right, okay.
so, yeah.
Well, it's your-
just first name.
Andrew, it's your call. What we do? I know.
Saying just first name. Some people say just first name.
All right, so we accept the first name. We accept the first name.
Just so, well, by the way, the first person say when
Okay.
Wait.
That'd be correct.
No, that's not correct.
Yeah.
On this question, which one?
It says Anthony, Kenrick, and Robert.
Oh, okay. All right, correct. Yes, Ahmad, that's correct indeed.
I got about your time waiting
Yeah.
because one miss one. Close to one.
So Ahmad, you pick up your $25
Oh.
tomorrow.
What's your nickname for Ahmad? Tank?
Oh, all right. So Anthony Hutchinson, for him name me tank. Now Ahmad a war tank.
War Tank. Okay.
You got a full name there.
But Ahmad, you know what? You kind of need to pick it up back again because for a few weeks ago you were the War Tank. No, you're just Tank.
No, but
So-
tank. You can't use tank because tank that.
Ah,
Anthony
yeah,
Hutchinson,
yeah,
you can't use that name there anymore. That name is gone.
Small Tank right now.
Well, yeah.
Get back to the War Tank.
I see Nigel put that Irene Miss Energizer Bunny one for the best battery. I hope so. I hope so, Nige, because if the battery run dead out there, there's no charging port. You understand?
Wow.
So
What's
Energizer-
her nickname?
Energizer Bunny.
Energizer.
Energizer Bunny, and you want to go
Keep going.
keep going, right? But
Yeah.
you can't depend only
Full, yeah, be a full charge, right?
Yes,
Be a full charge.
Yep.
Okay. Got it.
And so the last question of the day is the Bolido. Back to Bolido. And of course, you win an easy $25. Pick a number between 25 and 55.
I just picked that wrong number.
Yeah. And again, pick a number between 25 and 55, and you win yourself $25. Easy as that. I wish I made the whole time so I could answer this. I know somebody will win shortly because I know how they go.
Ahmad, answer.
Yeah, winner?
Why these
Last one, one person.
Look at our viewers are sharp.
Another person, somebody said it before, that not the number, but somebody
Okay.
said it before.
Well, like that you
number just to scroll up.
That you-
I can't display it on my screen because it don't clear up my buffer. I tell you that who.
who won?
And I think I screenshot so I can bring them with checks and I see.
Yeah.
Or we receive from RN with the YouTube that the winner that Alice Alma Gordon.
Oh, Miss Gordon?
Miss
Okay,
Gordon,
well,
Miss Gordon.
Miss Gordon sharp too. She
Nice
could win.
job, nice job. Hailing from Brigham.
Well, I guess I'm carrying $25 from now then. They started the race.
Okay.
Yeah, and folks, we must tell, I think we're working our way how we cope, because some people internet really messing up. Some people internet very slow. And so by the time they make answer first, but by the time you reach Pan Georgian side, because somebody say, Mr. Donis, see that I answered first, but you know works out with the internet, blame the internet, right?
Yeah, because the thing
Well-
is, people are states, Go ahead.
Now I was gonna say, it's a contest, and it's which response you receive first.
Right.
That's true in the sense that when there was a question, even if you delayed, you should, if you know the answer and somebody know the answer, forget it. Yes, it's like disadvantageous to you that you're going to delay, but the Bolito to me more disadvantageous in the sense that okay, well, it's just a guess or no more.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the same game.
But we could try look for something where you have preset answers, but we have to know what we have to try to predict what people would have put. First name, last name, middle name.
I think
and that was kind of funny. Like,
can we get timestamp? Anything that record timestamp, like when it was answered?
That I think the servers when they do, got time. They got timestamp, but that no matter, you could send it and I could send it at the same time. That whenever the computer receive it, then
Well, I mean, we just gotta go.
We have to accept when they give it, no? That's just the way how the system.
I think that's something we shouldn't even. I mean, it's when you receive it, when you see it on your screen, is when we get it.
When we get it,
Yeah.
they also are control.
It's unfortunate, but
Yeah. Well, George, always send screenshot and show me. So so if anybody have any the screenshot will be there.
yeah.
Just before close, I want to tell the cycling fans how cycling technology racing have advanced so crazy. Just imagine this, right? I'm gonna watch YouTube a bit and I'm gonna pay attention to Team UAE. You know what the guys actually do? Then they use AI as part of their, when they UAE, they use it, artificial intelligence, right? That's what the name, right?
Yeah.
And what they are doing, then they take the numbers and then what they do, then they make Tadej Pogačar ride stage for the Tour de France from now using AI and see what are the results. So when they do, they put in a course, they put in his numbers, everything, and they show that. They could tell, okay, in the Tour de France coming up in July, they could say, this is where Tadej Pogačar want to do. Or that's crazy, you understand? Like then the future. So could you believe that AI now is playing a big role in sports, in cycling? I mean, well, not cycling, but sports. I mean, what next? What next with this AI thing? I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's amazing, and that's why some of the folks behind AI were saying how dangerous AI can be. But I more look at the positive of it, and I think it's just gonna push humanity even further.
Yeah.
As far as our creativity or productivity, things of that nature. So it's not something that I fear right now. I think it's something that I would embrace. I watch a lot of documentaries on it, and it's pretty amazing. At some point, they're saying about these supercomputers, they will start. I mean, almost having emotions and making decisions, like emotional decisions. But that's crazy. I mean, think about it. Think about it, if you have a smart trainer and you can actually load, okay, let's for example, the cross-country route. The cross-country is finished in 5 hours and, 45 minutes, 5 hours and 35 minutes, right? And you are able to ride that at that pace, right? With the terrain, simulating the terrain and simulating the attacks and different things. You know how much more prepared you will be for the actual race.
True.
Right? So that is kind of, how you're going to be able to use that. And for me, I think that's exciting. You know what I'm saying? To be able to tap into that for me is very exciting. I think people should welcome it, and the world's going to be an amazing place in the next 10 years. And thankfully that we're going to be around, hopefully, to witness it.
Right. Well, I understand last year in the 1st of January race that that the boogeyman, Jan DeLang, actually, well, he didn't use the AI, but he used his numbers, and when he coming close to the race, he kind of intentionally left the guys out there because he know that if they sit by a wheel, they're draft, but if he left them out there front, and so they feel like he done. But so when they burn up, he still have, when he look for him meter, okay, he still have so much wattage to put out, he have so much in there, so he know that coming down to the end, he want to be stronger than them. So it show how amazing that technology have changed. I mean, everything, we talking about cycling, but how you have changed because the new thing with the power meters and the things when the guys, because when you hear about numbers and numbers, we just wonder what do you mean by numbers, but now you should, if you know use, if today you know use a type of thing there and cyclists want surpass you, you wonder how the guys surpass you, but that the technology out, you know. So
yeah, absolutely. I mean, you have to in anything you do, you have to adapt technology and science. Right? Technology and science. I mean, technology when it comes to the numbers and analyzing the numbers and knowing what to do with it to enhance your training and race better. Analyzing the data after races in order to build on it and get better. And then the science when it comes to nutrition.
Yep.
For example, we had riders every year and every race. You have riders that are cramping up just before they finish, right? I mean, those things as elite riders should not really happen because science can
help.
Science can avoid that. I mean, you have to go in and you got to get your stuff checked out. Your electrolytes levels and everything else. I mean, the body is made up of different things that you can monitor. So you got to monitor those things, and you have to understand depending on the workload what you're putting out compared to what you're putting in. Right. So that's science. And once you dial that in and you're taking in the right nutrition at the end of the race, the guy that has nutrition dialed in. If both you and I start the race at the same fitness level, and I have my nutrition dialed in the last 5 miles, and you haven't been getting proper nutrition, who's going to be stronger?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So that is key. So we have to kind of understand that and embrace those things and learn, research. There's a lot of information. I always tell people, like now I get to the point where I don't even argue anymore, Andrew. Like people are talking, and it's one of my pet peeves. Like people are talking and they're saying things like just based on their opinion. I don't even argue because everything is online.
Exactly.
I just Google it. Like okay, well this is what it is. I mean it's proven, right?
Yes,
So yeah.
Yeah, the boy time fly. We are done out of time already.
Wow.
We will find our closing words.
Yeah. Again, guys, thank you to viewers very much for believing in myself and Andrew to build this show as we move through 2025. This is our second show of the new year. I feel blessed and humbled to be given this opportunity to talk with you guys every Thursday night and bringing to you a topic that we're all passionate about and we love. So without you, there is no us. It makes me smile every time I see our viewers so engaged, right? And Andrew, we have a huge platform right now that's just growing and growing, and that's a testament to your hard work. Obviously, the hard work of George and Lex and the entire team who supports you, right? All your donors and everyone else. Obviously, you have the vision, and they help you bring it together. You've asked me to be a part of the show. Willingly, I accept, and I'm just humbled to be a part of this. I love coming into the studio. It's very refreshing. There's a lot of love and support here. I like it a lot, and I just want to say a big thank you to our fans, to our supporters, to our viewers. For example, at the gala, we received so much love. And people are saying, what a great job we're doing. To folks who actually approached me and said, hey, because I'm always looking for ways to even get better, for our audience. And folks who approached me and said, D-Wade, we can help you guys with this and that.
Right.
We welcome that, right? We welcome that. We'll tap into you guys. Kev from Chicago, thank you very much for the great conversation. We'll definitely tap in to you. We'll introduce you to the technical team. And see how some of your ideas can help us out here.
Mr. Andrew, right? Mr. Andrew?
Yes.
Yes. I don't know your first name, but yeah.
Yeah, Kevin Andre. So things like that we appreciate, right? Never be afraid or feel whatever to come up to us and let us know how we can do better.
Okay.
Because we are doing this for you. At the end of the day, I am doing this, for our fans, and we want to present the best possible show to our viewers. So if you think there's things that can help the show, let's do it as a collective unit.
Exactly.
That's what we're about. Give us some ideas. Let us know what's working well. Let us know what you like, so we can do more of that. Let us know perhaps things that we might want to tweak, right? And then we'll take that back to the team and tweak it. But again, remember, this show is for you. For you, it's called As the Wheels Turn, but it's As the Wheels Turn viewers. That's who the show is for. It's not for us. We're just here being the voice, and things are just running through us. But we're here to present a product that you, at the end of the day, is proud to watch, is excited to take out 2 hours of your day, and watch us talk about cycling. So again, we do this for you. We thank you very much for your support, and let's continue to make this even bigger and better. That's the goal, and that's kind of my focus as we go through the new year. And once again, Andrew, I say this every show, but I'll say it again. Thank you for giving me the platform to kind of help me spread my purpose.
Yeah, well, you play a big part, so I am thankful for when I asked you, you said yes, and definitely making it a big deal. So thank you very much. Before my closing words, again, I want to say a big thank you to the Bowman family, Mr. Oswald Bowman and the entire family, for that great initiative to give our living legend their moment, their salute, their awards. I mean, it was an awesome show. We look forward to the next show. So again, big up yourself, Mr. Bowman. Remember, this weekend, folks, join me live. I'll be bringing live action of this massive event, the all-female IMANI'S Women Road Cycling Race, starting at 8 o'clock. Like I said, I'll be going live almost 25 to 30 minutes earlier to give each and every cyclist and the sponsors, if any sponsors will be out there, their moment to say a few words before the race gets started. I think Mr. Lincoln Phillips asked if all the young ladies want to start at the Elite and Junior start. Yes, they will start. The only young lady that will start at mile 30 is young Jamila Gladden. She is pretty young, so she will start at mile 30. So look forward, and then next week we'll talk about the upcoming event, the Weekend Warriors. But this weekend it's all about IMANI'S cycling team, cycling road race, and we know that fans, yes, Ms. Kirsten Simaranas, good night. We know that the fans will be tuning in. Feel free to share the live and support the young ladies. And remember, I will ask this always on the show and once on the panel live. Please, cycling fans, and I repeat, please, cycling fans. Yeah, thanks, yeah, ballad man. Yeah. Please, cycling fans, be nice and alive. Remember, these kids, these family members go back and watch this. The thing is about a sport. It's not about hitting each other and hating each other and making accusations. We are not here for that. It's for the love of the sport. We want to encourage the sport. We want to encourage the cyclists to continue to ride. When you make those derogative comments, it causes some cyclists will say they want out, even sponsors want back out. So we ask, if you have a comment, you talk among your league clique, but don't say it on the live. Spread positive vibes. That's what we're here for. Positive vibes. Encourage people. We don't have to know war. You want to go to war, go to Iraq and a place. I mean, yeah, we're part of the war there. It's about love and spreading the sport and building the sport. So as I know someone on name, people they call out and say, this I want. So you know who you are now, call on a name and expose them. But please quit it, stop it.
Right, Donis, I don't think no one will watch your live stream anymore. This is at 2025. I'll say this. No one that watches your live stream, I know how hard you work to bring this to the fans, and watch the As the Wheels Turn show. I don't think we have none of them bad people there. Right? I don't think we have none of them. Right, Donis? We don't have none. Are we viewers?
Well, I hope because
they can't, because you know what? If they are, then they can't be
yeah.
associated with you, right?
Yeah,
Correct.
so,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's how I think. So.
Yeah. Folks, with that said, I want to eat some food. With that said, thank you all for tuning in. I want to thank each and every one, my partner in crime, I call it crime, MD, and the entire crew, Georgian, all the family, and last but not least, my beautiful wife who made it up here with me. Say, I'm not going to drive by the road by myself, Andrew. Thank you for supporting what we love. See you Sunday morning. Blessed night. Take care.
As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live with turn.